Recording has started, Chris and Dan show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Chris and Dan show, as Dan already mentioned. So, today, as you know, we're listening to War Pigs. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, we're going to have time for War Pigs.
All right.
So, War Pigs is a relatively famous song. Dan may or may not have heard this song. He doesn't recognize the name, but that's true of a lot of things. You don't recognize movie names hardly ever, right, Dan?
Right.
I mean, 10%,
Debbie
like,
Does Dallas, maybe.
or Goodwill Hunting, maybe,
Well, yes.
or what's the famous gangster movie? Goodfellas,
Good for, of course. Man.
of course.
The
But if you
classics, yes.
yes, but if you were to say
And actually,
something,
I've never seen Debbie Does Dallas for real. That's before my time. I've
I've
seen
never,
pornos, but not Debbie Does Dallas.
I've never seen it either, and that came out in my time, but I was quite young.
That is in your
Um,
time. Yeah.
yeah. So anyhow, this song's also technically in my time. It was recorded in 1970.
Wow, y'all, the Yeller.
Yeah, I was born 1 year prior. So, fairly old song, but I think it's very relative still today. Um,
Uh huh.
what really caught my attention for this song was supposedly this song was played for some sort of AI, and the AI generated images to the lyrics.
Was this recently?
Yeah, and the AI generated images to the lyrics. I watched this video like a week ago, and I was like, wow, this is kind of impressive.
Hmm.
So let's get Dan's take, and if you all please comment on the video and let us know what you think of the imagery to the
AI
lyrics of the song.
AI is taking over. Chat GPT's out.
Which
We've
is
been
very,
playing around.
very interesting stuff.
It's just the beginning, man. And I know we've debated AI on this channel before, and
So none of this is true AI, though. None of it, in my
right,
opinion.
true AI doesn't just come one day and then previous day it wasn't there. It comes in
Well,
increments.
so true AI. So the current AI is just gathering data. It's really all it is, right? Whereas true AI is taking incomplete data structures
Hmm.
and making interpretations of it and coming up with solutions from incomplete data structures, in which AI today cannot do that. It cannot think,
Basically, giving an opinion.
right? It can't think, whereas obviously
Right.
human beings can. Now, once it can do that, we're all in trouble.
Yeah. I think
What?
thinking is a step, but where we're at right now is the curating. It used to be just searching and
Yeah,
finding, and
yeah.
then searching just kept getting better, and now it's like curating. I would say it's curating and presenting relevancy, and starting to provide suggestions where there's like an incomplete picture, which is kind of more what humans do. But anyways, illustrations like AI is now drawing. People are paying millions for AI drawings.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's check out the video and the song. I'll let you know what I think about both.
Yeah, and it's got the lyrics here, so it makes it easy to follow. So hang on one second. Sorry, I know we just started.
Already? Wow.
Yeah, I
You
know we
guys
just
sound like
started.
Chris.
So Dan likes dark music, and this is definitely a dark song. So I'm guessing from the beat so far, you like it. I would
Yeah.
guess because it's dark, right? It has
Well,
that.
I at least don't dislike it so far. Yeah.
Well, it has some sort of kind of a dark feel to it. The music, at least in my opinion, it does.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, and what's the song though? This is just War Pigs AI illustrating every lyric.
The name of the song's War Pigs,
Oh, who's the band?
Black Sabbath.
Ah, okay. Forgot that part. Very important.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.
Wow, that's cool. The song and the AI go well
Right?
together.
Doesn't it?
That looks like Darth Vader right there.
It's supposed to be God, but yeah, it's
It's the AI's interpretation of
yep,
Lord.
yep. Very
Uh,
interesting.
yeah, these AIs are gonna take over, man.
Politicians hide themselves away.
This AI recently,
Yeah.
they're wearing a mask, so politicians are now like
Well, hide the,
synonymous with masks.
well, it says hide themselves away, right? So a mask, and then their eyes are covered or blinded or distorted.
Yeah, one dude has like a nutsack on his face.
They always started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave their all to the poor. Yeah. Time will tell them their power minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like boys and chess. Wait till the judgment day comes. Yeah.
Yeah, song very good, and the illustrations are really cool.
So you're digging it, huh?
Yeah, actually, I am.
All right, awesome.
And I just thought of the next song we'll react to, so we'll
All
have at least another one.
right.
This is great.
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where their bodies burning. No more war pigs have the power. And as God has struck the hour.
Why are you pausing?
That is an epic picture of God right there.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. The AIs have some understanding.
Yep.
Day of judgment, God is calling. Underneath the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings.
Satan does not look scary at all here. Looks like an absolute clown.
Again, this is AI. What do you want?
It's super interesting. I don't know if I like the song because of the AI or vice versa.
Yeah, go back like 10 seconds.
Underneath the war pigs crawling, begging mercies for the sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah.
So you could probably stop it there. I don't know if we'll piss people off, but there's no more lyrics. It's just pretty much
Oh,
a repeat of what they're playing right now. So what'd
it's
you
a good
think?
song. When they actually have lyrics, it's great. But it's a little too much like intermission time.
Too much music for you, huh?
Yeah, too much music in my music. Can we have less of that? Like Wu Tang, I keep going back to Wu Tang, and their lyric. But yeah, no, this is good. This is a really good song. Maybe I could find like a shorter version. What do they call
Relevant,
that? Abridged?
relevant today. Probably has been relevant for the last 100 years, right?
Usually music,
The, the
usually
lyrics,
good music is relevant. It's timeless. Good music.
sure. Evergreen is what you like to put it.
I like well in the content creator words. Yeah.
So I'm curious. Do you recognize the singer's voice? So
Yes.
this is a real test because if you were to ask me, like if I listened to a song from I don't know
I do.
P Diddy, and then said hearing them in a
Yes.
different group, do you recognize who's singing? Okay,
Yes.
who's singing?
I think he's from AC/DC.
No.
Okay, my next guess. One more guess.
Okay.
I'm between. Well, okay, so just one. Um,
Oh,
Iron Maiden.
the lead singer of Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Mm.
Judas Priest.
So not Bruce Dickinson, that's Iron Maiden lead singer. Not Rob Halford, that's Judas Priest. Not Brian Johnson, that's AC/DC.
One of those white dudes.
It is a white dude. You're on the right track there. So no, that's when that group started, Black Sabbath, I think was like 65, 67.
Oh, Led Zeppelin.
No.
Oh,
They
fuck. All right, I'm done. I'm done guessing.
so at the time, Ozzy Osbourne was like 18, I think, when he started with Black Sabbath.
That's Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Get the frick out of here!
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't
He's
know why
been
I'm censoring myself now.
he's been in rock music for a very long time.
Well, very good song when they sing. And look, I didn't even know why I was putting this up earlier, but I mean, ain't nobody got time for all that intermission stuff. Like, there's even been like 15-second stretches where like nothing's happening except by one drum beat. But I guess it's like for effect, dramatic effect. But yeah, I mean, I'm a little too ADHD for all that. But when they sing, it's like great, and the music's great too.
And the imagery was great too.
The imagery is great too. So because of all that, I wouldn't buy it. But if they had the short version, like abridged, I might
So
consider
cut
listening to it
so
again.
cut out a bit of the guitar solos.
Not even the guitar solo, just the like dead space where there's just like a drum beat, like
Yeah, but
basically.
it's ambiance for the song,
No,
right?
I know it creates the mood. I get it, but we're in a little bit different time these
Hmm.
days. We're in the era of TikTok, which
Too
will
much
be my
AD
next song. It'll be my next song.
too much ADHD today to have the attention span for a 30-second just just
I'm
one
sorry.
kind of beat.
I'm sorry, but yes.
Okay. So see,
If I go to a concert and there, I respect it. But if I'm in my car listening to something, like, I would think something's happened, like wrong with my phone.
so yeah, okay, fair enough. So I'm old enough to come from the generation where that was fine.
I
Uh,
know you're old.
not old,
If I'm
older,
old, you're definitely old.
older. So anyhow,
Sure.
so so it's funny though that you bring that up, and this is going to go way off topic here, but even I've been a very patient person my whole life, and even I'm starting to develop ADHD. Like I just don't have time to, like I said, cut the song off, right? With
Yeah.
still a minute and a half to go. I just don't want to listen to that. Whereas it used to be, that's great. I just mellow out and listen to it.
Well, you'll see our next reaction because it's a TikTok trending song, but it's actually one I'm starting to hear on the Sirius XM radio a lot now. And on my recent road trip with my wife, this came on. She didn't like it at all, but I love it. So that'll be our next one. So it'd be like compare and contrast
All
the
right.
two different eras.
So I, th- you know, well, again, still off topic, but I think this assault on attention span and patience is not good for humanity as a whole. I,
Sure. I mean,
I just people are too impatient today. Like I took my kids, my daughter to school the other day,
mhm,
um, and I haven't taken her to school once this year up until the other day.
mhm.
And my wife takes her to school, but three people cut me off while waiting in line, and I watched them in my rearview mirror because there was a line to get into her school to drop her off. Three people cut off a bunch of people, right? They drove on oncoming traffic and then cut people off at the front of the line so that they didn't have to wait in the line to get into the school. I was just,
Assholes.
well, no, but that's part of the problem, right? It's just people just don't have the patience anymore.
No, that's being entitled. I'll
Uh,
tell you what's not
lack of
having
patience
patience.
too.
I was at TJ Maxx buying some stuff for the house for like little pillows and stuff, decorative stuff for the house. And it's Christmas season, so like the line is ridiculous. And I'm standing there in line holding like a bunch of pillows and I'm like watching these cashiers move really slow. And I thought the whole time I'm thinking this is why online shopping is going to win. Like I could have just pushed a button and been done with this, and this stuff arrives at my door.
Sure.
I think that's like a good form of us not being able to wait because it increases our convenience. What you're describing is an asshole.
Well, I think it's a combination of both, right? They have no consideration, which would be asshole, but I think it's also stems from a lack of patience. Just in this world that nobody has patience for anything anymore.
Sure, sure. Yeah, there's good and bad manifestations of that. But anyways, I like the song, surprisingly so. And the didn't know it's Ozzy Osbourne, so I learned something new. And the AI pictures were amazing as well. So great all around.
Completely agree. And I'm not a huge fan of the song War Pigs, but this video like made me really like the song. It's weird how that plays a role.
Yep. Well, like, subscribe, comment, share. Catch you guys later.
Thank
Bye
you for
bye.
watching, everybody.